Good evening, guys. We're gonna have Anthony from the Wine Guild on in a little bit. He's gonna do his wine follow up. So I figured I'd start with a little Ralph Mucci and Ava. It's a quarter after 1. She's a little drunk and she needs him now. So we'll see in a minute if a couple people get in. We didn't plan this, so we're going to give this a shot in about a minute or so, a couple minutes. All right. And you let them come in a little bit. Maybe we'll get a little more people, and then we'll shoot it on. For now, enjoy the music. All right, cool. See if we get people in, guys. We only got a few people, so we didn't plan this. Hello, G. How are you? I'm just going to get Anthony on in a minute. Monday night, 7:50 p.m. I felt that song fitting. Okay, Ant, check it out. My God, you got me like in my pajamas over here, because we didn't plan to do this. All right, so here we go. See if we get a couple more people in here. It doesn't matter, though, because if once you do it, it's weird time and it's not planned. But it's forever, Ant. And you can always videotape from a tablet or a phone this, or I could somehow get it to you, download it. Gotta soften up a little bit. So let's see if a couple people come in. I'm going to drop the link, which is only the second time. You count as 10 men? Oh, I don't. Okay, so I'm going to drop the link, Ant. Again, I'm new to this because Gianni's hysterical. So let's see if this works here. And that's the link to live. What glasses am I going with right now? We got these bad boys, which are comfortable. All right, let's go with those. So there's the link. I'm going to see you in the background. Like I said, there isn't that many people here. Is that a link? Does that come through as a link, Ant? If it does, you got to click that link. It looks weird on this side, so I don't know. Oh, we are live. Did that come through as a link? I don't even know. Okay, it did. Okay, so here's what we got. Now I'm going to add you to the stream. So you're in the stream now, you see? So we're side by side. Unfortunately, I'm going to add you to the stream. You got to hear me?
I'm hearing an echo. Are you hearing an echo?
Side by side. Unfortunately, I'm going to add you to the stream. You got to hear me?
I'm hearing an echo. Are you hearing an echo?
Side by side. Unfortunately, I'm going to add you to the stream. Close YouTube. Leave StreamYard only open. Close the YouTube. Put the X on YouTube.
Okay.
Okay.
I think I'm better now.
That's
Can you hear? Okay.
I hear you perfectly. So that's what happens when you have the whenever you go on StreamYard. Now you're through StreamYard, but we're on the YouTube, but you're through StreamYard.
Got it.
You're gonna hook this up. I'm gonna show you how to do this for the future.
Okay.
It's web-based. It doesn't download anything onto your computer. It's always there. It's just like going to Google. Very, very simple. It doesn't. There's no downloads involved. It's streaming through the internet, and even though we're on StreamYard, you are on the YouTube at the same time.
Got it. Okay.
The only thing, like you told me about this, is the comments might get delayed a day or so. Or hour.
Yeah. Right. Right.
This is the way to do it. Now, if I was able to make you only be on the screen, that would be great. What is this? I'm learning here, and so give me a minute. I may be able to do it better for you if I could figure this out. If not, we'll restart it again. Who cares? Where we going? Right?
Whatever.
Let me see what this does. Nope, I don't like that one. I like that one better. Okay, I can't get myself off the screen. The only thing that I can do is this right here.
Well, then I'm the only one on. Right? You can't talk either. Right? Because I can't hear you. I guess.
Yeah, you can't hear me when I do that. So that's a better way to do it.
Just stay on the screen so that we can talk too. Why not?
Let me see if the screen is bigger with me off. Hold on a minute. Trying to figure with me off. I don't know. What would you rather do?
Just stay on so then I can have somebody to talk to, because I can't really, I can't see how many people are on here, if anyone's on here. I can't. All I can see is.
Yes, you can. Now listen to me. Go up to the right, and you're going to see comments and something else to the right.
Private chat. It says private chat and comments.
Comments. Hit comments. And you see everything.
Okay.
I learned all of it. It's crazy.
So I see. Okay.
You see Johnny. You see me and you. You see you.
Yeah.
Now look, there's only 3 people on here. That doesn't mean only 3 people are going to see this. This stays on, and the views come later. People go, they come back later. They might miss the live. I get comments all the time. I missed the live, but I'm doing it on the replay. So it doesn't go away.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
It's kind of forever. But I'm going to go in and out of the full screen.
Okay.
Whenever you tell me, whenever you're ready to start it, you may have to be back a little bit because you're not getting full screen. Like I can't see your table or anything right now.
Well, I don't think you need to see the table, really. I mean, I can hold up the bottle and I can hold up the glass.
This is very simple, very laid back. There's no issue here. Just take your time, do what you do. You're a regular on the. You've been doing it for forever. So
I've been making the pre-programmed videos many years ago.
Yeah, pre-records. Hello, Guido. How are you? You always got to
Guido G. Thank you. All right, look at that.
We have Anthony on tonight. We have Anthony on tonight. He had a problem going live on his channel, so we brought it over here, and I brought him in as a guest. So he's doing a follow-up. And before you go into your video, do the background of it. I'm going to get off the screen. I'm going to go on and off the screen. I'm going off the screen right now. Just recap what you did yesterday and what we're doing tonight. Hello, TT. TT, I'm banging off the screen. I am going to be in the chat, though. I want Anthony to have a bigger picture. Octavia, check this out. Ant, just let's wait a minute. Let's see what we get. I don't know if you guys heard me, but Anthony had a little technical difficulty, and I have no ice in my wine tonight, guys. Out of respect for Anthony,
ITT, hi Octavia.
I have no ice in my wine tonight. Out of
No
respect for
ice.
Anthony.
Excellent. I'm telling you, I'm gonna do a video where I show you why you should not
All
have
right.
ice in your video.
Perfect.
And everyone's gonna buy into it, and no one's ever gonna use ice again. I'm telling you.
All right. Okay, so we got Octavia, Guido. Okay, we got 5 people in here. Look, sometimes you get 5, sometimes you get 50, sometimes you get 25. It doesn't matter. Like I said, they come back and view the chat. So I'm gonna bang off the camera, give you a full screen. I'll be in the chat and I'll go in and out. But you have to recap where we're leaving off. But hold on, because people are still coming in. See,
Yeah, sure.
see, I don't want you to do it without people in here. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So what made you start the Wine Guild?
Well,
I mean, it's got to be 10, 12 years already.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I think it's going back to
A long time.
2011, maybe something like that. Something 2011, 2010, something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I just did it to have fun with the kids at the time. The kids were little, and they liked making videos. And I've always liked wine. You know, in the sense that me and a bunch of all the guys, but basically guys that we grew up with. We've been tasting wine as a group for 20 years, since 2000. I mean, actually 22 years now. We've been getting together like 4 times a year. Everybody brings a bottle of wine. We taste it. We talk about it. We have fun with it. We cook food, everything. And we learn so much from tasting all these different types of wine. That
Pause 1 second. Pause 1 second, because sometimes they chat, they ask questions, and you kind of want to work with the chat. So Octavia, Anthony started the Wine Guild, like he was saying, many years ago, as just let's jump on and record with his kids and some of our friends from childhood, and he just kept it going. I guess lately he got sparked to get back into it. Busy coaching kids, raising kids, and got away from it a little bit. But it's really entertaining. You guys will really enjoy it. So,
yeah, and Octavia, you say if you want to ask what it is, it's not a bar, it's nothing. I don't make money. It's just for fun. It's a club. It's basically a club of me and my buddies. We call ourselves the Wine Guild, and we just want to get the word out to people to enjoy wine, taste different types of wine, experience different wine because it's so much fun, and it's just fun to get the word out, really.
Yeah. Now, right now, there's about 50 people on there, and being that it was just a club, that's actually like our friends. We have that many. We have that many. We can get 50 guys. we can probably get 50 guys together in a matter of 3 or 4 hours if we wanted to. So you see 50 subs on Anthony's channel. We know all of them. Like those are childhood, most of them are basically childhood friends. So that's what it is, Octavia. That answers it for you. Anthony gave you a little background, and I chimed in a little bit. So
yeah, absolutely.
It's a nice thing. I think it's gonna do well. TT, if you don't mind, when you get a chance, just drop Anthony's link in here for his page, if you can. I think you're the only soldier in here right now, other than me and Anthony. I don't know.
You can't see them. You can't see who's around.
That's why I always ask, because in the StreamYard you can't see. You can't see. You can't see who is a moderator, or that's the problem. That's why I always ask. You might see me asking.
So Gina says she just watched my video, which means even though it didn't go live, it's up now. Because I tried to do it and nothing was happening, but it looks like it's up as a recorded video. My video from before.
You did it today? You recorded it?
I did it, but it wasn't live. I tried to make it live, but it wouldn't work. So
I'll tell you right now. Hold on a minute. I could tell you right now. You can't do it now because you're on the thing, but
yeah.
I'll check it out right there. The Wine Guild. No, the new one's not up.
Oh, okay. So then maybe she's talking about the other one. So
you did a short. I don't see a follow-up clip. She sees the. Gee, I think you see the original clip. Gee. No, Gina, I think you saw the original clip where he opened up the bottle. Anthony opened up the bottle and then wanted to freeze it for 24 hours. This is the follow-up to that. This is 24 hours later.
Right.
Okay. We got
that
5.
Whole thing, That whole thing about freezing is such a great thing that I wanted to get the word out on that, because it's something that it's always aggravated me for so many years. You open a bottle, you're not a big drinker. I just want to have a glass, right? That's all I want to have. No one else in the house drinks. So that bottle's shot after a day or two, it's shot. I'm not going to drink it anymore. So this is a great way. You freeze it, defrost it, and it's just like new. It tastes just like it was when you opened it.
So you have that size bottle of wine, which is around 4 glasses at a dinner, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Approximately 4.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, it depends on how big a glass you make. Some people
It
get
depends
6
on the
glasses.
pour. It depends on the pour, of course. So, Gianni, he's going to explain it in a minute. We're just doing the background talk right now, just before we go on to the actual demonstration. So, okay, say you're going to finish that bottle in 4 or 5 days. You wouldn't freeze it, is that correct, or what would you do?
I freeze it every night. So what I'm going to do is tonight I'm going to freeze this again, and then I'll defrost it again. What I do is take it out at like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the day. It's solid when it comes out of the freezer. Then you put it on the counter, let it air defrost, and then by the time dinner comes, it's fully defrosted. But the key is, what you got to do is you have to air pump it. Like what I'm going to do is we're going
to get into that. Hold on. Yeah. Hold on. You're going to go through the whole thing. Just wait 1 minute.
Yeah.
So you refreeze it after every dinner or every glass? You're done
after
for the
every
night?
Glass.
In the freezer.
After every glass, I will freeze it.
And you do that process that you're going to show us again.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Absolutely. Yep.
So a couple hours before?
Yeah, I mean, the key is you don't want to leave this out too long, right? You open up a bottle, you don't want to leave it unsealed too long. So I pour my glass, right? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly
pour your glass
and pump the air out. Pump the air out again.
Wow. Good.
Right?
So now
it's ready for freezing. Now it's ready for freezing.
It made a noise.
You heard the clicking, right? Yep.
Oh my God. Yep. Oh my God. Now listen, we're doing wine chat right now. What's your thoughts about screw cap wines?
Well, you know what it is with screw cap. Look, screw cap wines actually are better in the sense that you're not going to get a bad wine out of the box. Sometimes with the corks go bad. So you open up a brand new bottle, and everyone's experienced that. You open up a brand new bottle,
cork falls apart.
Cork was bad, right? Falls apart. You're never going to have that with a screw top. But the thing with screw tops is, look, there's a bit of romance that goes along with wines, with uncorking the bottle. You're never going to have that. It's the feeling. Yeah. It's the cultural experience of uncorking the bottle. That's why I never got into the screws. I know it's not my thing, but it works better. I mean, they don't go bad as easy. They don't go bad as
very interesting. Very interesting. Okay, I got to get a couple things in your brain before we do this.
Yeah, sure.
Italy wines versus California wines. That's one question. What's your thoughts?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, I mean,
great.
You're asking me a question that it's purely opinion now. It's purely opinion. Okay. I will tell you that Italian wine, I will take Italian wines over California wines any day of the week. But certain people, like our friend Dave, only drinks California wines. He only drinks cabs from California. News only drinks cabs from California. But to me, the Italian wines are the best. That's just my opinion, but it's my opinion. And everyone needs to establish their own opinions. Now, there's not much difference for everyone, because remember, the winemaking skills came from Italy. All the the California vineyards all descended from Italian immigrants. So the making is the same way. They make it the same way. The difference is the soil's a little different, because that's the key thing also around taste. Soil is big. Soil is big around what your grape is going to taste like. The Italian soils, you can't beat them. I mean, people love the French wines. I love the Italian wines. It has a certain taste to it that I just love.
Interesting.
So, but I've tasted all of them. I mean, I've tasted California wines. I've tasted Greek wines. I've tasted South African wines. I've tasted German wines. I've tasted even English wines. There's even an English wine
from England.
Yeah, from England, sure. Yeah.
What about chili?
Chile, yeah. See, here's the problem with South America. I'll tell you this. This is not my opinion. This is fact. And if anyone who looks into this, you'll see. What they do in South American wines is they cook what they call cook the wines, which means they purposely make them sweeter because they want people that like sweet wines to buy them. So they'll use sugar in the fermentation process, a lot more sugar than they should use. So they cook the wines and they're a lot sweeter than they should be. So it's not a natural, what they're producing is not natural. It's tampered with by man. And Australia does the same thing. Australia does the same thing. They pour the sugar in there and hope that people like it. You know.
Now that's just for listen. You have 100 episodes to do. You have no idea you can do hundreds of episodes with these little questions, short clips, and you're going to do fantastic on your channel.
Absolutely.
Just one more thing before I let you take over the table. What was it? Oh, dry or sweet. So when you say they add the sweet, they add the sugar. They do that to the dries also.
Sugar.
To the dries also.
Yeah. Well, they do. Well, in other words, you're never going to have a dry wine. Try to find a dry wine from Australia. It's very, very difficult. You know, or Chile. They're all going to have a sweetness in it because they're pouring sugar into the fermentation process. So you're not going to have anything dry.
That's crazy.
So, listen. But people like that. Some people like that stuff, and God bless. You like them, enjoy them. You know, the important thing is that you're enjoying what you're drinking. You know, it's not my thing. I'm a dry head. I like things dry. That's
I like medium dry.
Yeah.
And
everyone has their own tastes.
All right.
And I see that Octavia's.
Octavia's breaking chops. She's breaking chops. Octavia. She's all over the country.
She said, "What the fuck, English wine?" I'll tell you. I thought I had a bottle of it here. I'm not lying. I think I had a bottle.
We're all awesome. Our chat people are all awesome. They have our same humor, our same sense. They know how we are. I do not have cheese tonight. I actually have lentil chips. These are made of lentils. I did not get enough time. This was like an emergency session right here. I don't have time to cut my cheese. Go ahead. You want to finish about what that real quick? What you were saying?
Oh no. I mean,
about the English wine.
The English wines. I mean, look, it wasn't good. Honestly, it was horrible.
Okay.
And I had a friend from Britain. Who brought it back for me because I just was curious. I said, I worked with him, and he said he was going back to England. He was from England. He was going back to visit, and I said, "Do me a favor, bring me back a bottle that's actually from England, that was made in England." And he brought it back to me. It wasn't good, but
excellent.
Look, it's not the climate for wine. So I mean, like I wasn't surprised. It takes a Mediterranean type climate. That's why California is great for it. That's why Italy, southern France, southern to central France. It's that Mediterranean climate that creates the soils that are great for wine growing. It's not, it's that moderate. If it's too cold, it's not going to work. It really isn't.
That's interesting. People don't know that stuff. So chat people, that's why I'm asking. So you guys get a little quick a peek inside what goes into wine. Okay, Ant, I'm going to get off the screen. I'll jump in and out, but I'm going to be in the chat with you guys. Ant, you do your thing. I'm going off the screen right now. You're not going to hear me talking.
Sure. No, yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, so, the follow-up to yesterday I tasted the Pecorino grape, which is like, it's kind of a new grape. It really isn't widely known. It comes out of, this is from Abruzzo, the region of Abruzzo, but it's traditionally a grape that was used for blending. But maybe 7-8 years ago, someone started discovering let's make a wine completely out of Pecorino, and it's a white wine and it's dry as it can be, and I love it. I've tasted it many times now over the past couple of years, and I love it. It's great. If you like dry white wines, try the Pecorino. It's something that's worth going for as opposed to the traditional stuff, the traditional Pinot Noir. Pinot Grigio, the traditional Chardonnay, the traditional white stuff. So try something new. This stuff was great. So when I tasted it yesterday, the other thing I wanted to show you guys was the whole freezing process because I thought it was so great. And it worked out fine. And I put shorts up on the channel as I took it out of the freezer and I defrosted it. But so it basically comes out to be the same as it did when I first opened the bottle. The color's the same. Nothing's going to change in a day's time like that anyway. But when I taste it, it tastes just like I opened it up yesterday, as if I just opened it right now. So, I mean, you're crazy if you don't freeze the bottles because it preserves it. It's a great way to avoid throwing bottles out the window that you're not drinking anymore. I see Flying Monkey says, does it have legs? Well, this one kind of does. And you know that legs on a wine is really an indication of and I'm sure some of you guys know this, is really an indication of the alcohol content. Now, this has got 13.5% alcohol, which is kind of high for a white. Whites tend to be 11 to 12%. So this has has a little kick to it that you get in the back of your throat from the alcohol. But it looks like something that it's kind of the color is not your clear white. Your whites could be crystal clear. They could be deep yellow. This one's got like a yellow with a little bit of reddish or pinkish hue to it, but it's just a good bottle, and it's only $13. You can't beat that. $13 for a bottle of wine. And the year on this is 2020, which is, you don't have to wait a long time. You don't have to age it 2 years. With a lot. I won't drink red wines unless they're aged, quite frankly, because that's when they get smooth. That's when they are worth drinking. But some people go buy the bottle, pop it up, drink it immediately. No good. I mean, that's my taste, but what can I say?
I'm back with you, Ant.
See what else we got on here. Any other comments in here?
I'm back with you on screen, Ant.
Oh, cool.
That was great. That was awesome. That's perfect. They respect people in the chat. Sometimes break balls. I think they're all mild. They're all mild mannered. They're all mild mannered. Once in a while, you'll get a rogue, but Flying Monkey is awesome. He's new to our channel. Guido G's here,
Yep.
And they break balls a little bit, but they're all pretty. We got good subs here. And you guys, please go to Anthony's channel and sub. It's right there, the Wine Guild.
And Flying Monkey, I'm not a sommelier at all, and that's the key. I'm an amateur. I'm just somebody that tastes wine. That's what qualifies me. I'm as qualified as you are, and you're as qualified as I am. That's the key. It's what you like. I'm not an expert. Never claimed to be. So
perfect. Yeah. You're a regular guy doing your regular thing and just putting it on the camera. That's it. So the shorts are good, and this is good.
Yeah. Yep.
When we get off, maybe
you asked, is there a spicy wine? There's tons of spicy wines. There's I'm just trying to think. Zinfandel. Red Zinfandels are always spicy. So if you like a spicy wine, try to pick up a red Zinfandel, and you'll get that. You'll get that in the taste.
Really? Like a spicy food type of spicy? A little.
I mean, it's subtle. It's not gonna be, it's not gonna be like pepper in there or anything like that. But you're gonna get that like peppery, like you'll get hints of it. You'll get it in the Zinfandel. Yeah.
That's interesting. I like hot. I like to eat hot.
Yeah.
Huh? Wow.
What's the most expensive wine you drank? That's an interesting question, Guido. I drank, and I didn't really drink it. I just had a sample of it. It was a 1962 Bordeaux. And the reason I sampled it is because they were giving out samples. I was at this place in Springfield, and that bottle goes for, if there are any still left, they go for thousands and thousands of dollars because it's like a premier vintage and it's so old. But yeah, I just tasted it, and it was kind of old and kind of going bad, so but look, the price point is not the thing, dude. Don't ever look for the prices. Don't ever do that. No, I mean, like, don't say I'm going to get a $400 bottle of wine and it's going to be awesome, because it probably isn't. That really has nothing to do with it. Prices have to do with demand, how many people want it, how much available. The crops are small, the crops are big that year. All these things go into price point. Who makes it, if it's a popular brand, those type of things. But But yeah, I mean, like the best wine. I'll tell you the best wine. The best wine I've ever tasted was a 1990 Bordeaux. I mean, that wasn't a Bordeaux. It was a Barolo from northern Italy. Um, it's from the Barolo region. It was spectacular. It was spectacularly smooth. It's a deep red. Well, it's not deep. It's a mild red. It's a medium red, and that's my favorite type of grape. The Nebbiolo grape, which is what Bordeaux Barolos are made from. Nebbiolo. It's wonderful. I love that grape. And this was a 1990 vintage, which was awesome. It just came. It was just the weather was so right that year that the wine was perfect. And I had that with dinner, and I had it with a couple of guys that we know who also are into that. And it was spectacular. It made the dinner so great to have. And that bottle went for like $100 at the time. I don't know if there are any around, but they're probably a lot more money now because they're not there anymore.
So price is not the big thing. That's interesting.
Absolutely.
I got to tell you what I've been sipping a little bit lately. You might call me crazy, but Costco Pinot Grigio. Can you hear me yet?
Yes. So Springfield, New Jersey, Gianni. It was Springfield, New Jersey. It's a place called the Wine Library. It's a pretty big wine depot type of place.
Interesting.
Yeah, I mean the Pinot Grigio. Look, Pinot Grigio. We talked about this. You can't get it in those large bottles. You just can't. You can't find it anywhere.
I'm not. That's why I get that Santa Marina. It is from Italy, and I get the larger bottle.
Absolutely. Yes.
Now I don't know if I'm going to freeze it, but I'm going to try. I'm going to do that with the Costco one. I'm going to do it.
Why not? See what it goes.
I drink a glass or a glass and a half every day. So
yeah. I mean, white wine. Listen, I did this with white wine just to demonstrate it. White wine lasts a lot longer than red. The red, you have to freeze the red because the red goes bad so quickly. It turns to vinegar so quickly.
You can taste the difference within a day or two.
Yeah.
This is true.
But yeah, I mean, Pinot Grigio was great. Pinot Grigio, I love how you can get the dry. You can also get the sweet. You can get sweet and dry in Pinot.
It is my favorite. I do love it. It depends what's going on, but typically it goes with anything.
Yeah, and it's like I always say, it's what you like.
Yeah,
you have to just figure out what you like and go with it. That's what it's all about.
Look at Octavia. Look at the bottom, Octavia. Your band, Octavia. Nice. That's great.
Octavia, I'm gonna do a video which shows you, and you're not gonna do white. You're not gonna put ice in it anymore. I'm telling you. When I do that video, you're gonna be convinced. It's not. You shouldn't be doing it.
So here's what you can do, Ant. I'm gonna give you a little tip. You can do the pre-record. You can do the recording. Do it on the tablet. Do it on whatever you have, and then you can also do it as a premiere, like I did the other day. Do you remember?
Yes. Yeah.
So when after you record it, you go into share. I guess it is share. You go into YouTube, and then when you want to do it, it's going to ask you. I'll walk you through it. No problem. We'll do it together. But it's going to ask you, and you promote it, and you'll be like, okay, 5 p.m. We're doing the premiere of this bottle that I tasted today. Please join me, or something like that.
Right.
And I'll talk offline with you, but there's keywords to use to get traffic. There's a whole bunch of bunch of things to use. You know what I mean? So I'll tell you how to tag me in it. When you tag me in your heading, my subs will see it.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of things I'm learning. I'm still learning here, man. I'm learning as I go along, and we bounce off each other, and we make it work.
This live thing is totally new to me. I always thought YouTube was you record a video and put it up. I never knew anything about the live stuff, so that's just totally new.
Neither did I. And then I'm saying, well, how do I get a ticker, and how do I get this, and and I just learned it. Right. And there's a lot more to learn. So the thing with the StreamYard that we're on right now, it's a little different. You set up an account. It stays on your YouTube. It goes to YouTube. Not immediately, I don't think, though. No. You guys will know better than me. I don't know if it goes immediately. But they are watching it through YouTube right now.
Okay.
But you and I are not on YouTube. We're on an application. It's not an application like it's going to take the energy from your phone or your, the space from your phone or your. It's a live stream.
So it's an internet site. It's an internet site you go to. Right. Okay.
It's really nice. It's really a nice platform to have.
I got a little bit of arm distance is here.
What's that?
I see arm distance joined.
Okay, arm distance, welcome. Guys, any questions? We can keep on going. This is all up to you. Just getting in. Hello, Sticks, TT, and Livis to have you. Corneli, you reading that? Can you see it?
Yeah, I'm seeing it. Yep.
I can put it on the screen also. Look at that.
Huh.
That's crazy. We're learning, guys. It's me. Hello, welcome to the chat.
Brunello's great. Brunello Montepulciano. That's great. That's a great wine.
Look at this. This got from Denmark, Sven.
Wow. Yeah, Sven. That's right, Sven. That's right. I've seen him in the chats. Absolutely excellent.
These people come from everywhere. Octavia, where in the world are you today, Octavia?
Oh, Merlot. She's saying the Merlot. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Merlot, but a lot of people like it.
Yeah, some people do like it.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people like it. I don't like it because it's usually like heavy and jammy. It's not for my palate. And it tends to be sweet. It's not for me. But people love it. Women love it. I see women drinking it all the time, Merlot.
So Zinfandel is sweet too. Now you said the red Zinfandel before. What'd you say before to get the?
Yes, because there's red and white. Zinfandel can be both red and white. So if you get the red Zin, it'll have that spiciness to it.
I'm gonna actually try that.
Yeah. When we made wine back in the day, me and a bunch of clowns from Belleville, we made wine. We made it at this place, and it's no longer there anymore. But it was a place in Fairfield, New Jersey.
Oh yeah. I know. Yes.
Yeah. But we would use Zinfandel. Would be one of the grapes we'd use. But we'd use Zinfandel just to give it a little bit more of a taste. We do usually Cabernet and Zinfandel was what we would do together. We blend it together.
Wow, that's interesting. But now you can get all the stuff at Corrado's, the whole thing now.
Yeah, right.
The whole setup from soup to nuts and the grapes.
Yes, yep.
So yeah. Why does everybody in Jersey? Why do all our paisans do it in July, August? Why? We do the tomatoes in July. I think the wine is in August. Why is that? That's when it's an abundance of grapes ready.
Yeah, well, remember, like you harvest grapes in August. That's when grapes are harvested. So, when they're harvested, that's when you got to do it. And then what you're going to do is you're going to actually make it ferment it, then start the fermentation process, and then you're going to bottle it, and it's going to sit. It's going to sit for 6 months at least before you drink it. And what we used to do is we used to have a barrel, an oak barrel. We keep it in the oak barrel for 6 months before we bottled it. So that gives it that nice taste to it. It gives it kind of like a buttery taste or vanilla taste. Like you could taste it. If you ever have a red wine and you taste the hint of vanilla or butter or something like that, it's always the oak from being in the oak barrels that taste gets in there.
Oh, that's what that is. It's not really vanilla. It's the oak pulling out of
Yep.
All right, good stuff. You want to go over one more time how you do that pump, and we'll just do that real quick again. So this is how you keep the bottle, guys. Real quick before we get off. This is how we keep the bottle and put it in the freezer. Now you could keep it in there for days, right, Ant?
Yeah, as long as you freeze it every night and then defrost it the next day. I'm going to do this all week. I did it. I opened it for the first time yesterday. I opened it, froze it overnight, defrosted it this morning, drank it. It was perfect. I'm going to do it again. But here's what you do. You get one of these things. Now these things you can get at any liquor store. They come together. It's this.
Oh wow. Okay.
This, and then there's the pump. They're cheap. You can buy them at any liquor store. They come in a packet. This is the cork. You put it on. It's a rubber thing. You put it on top. Put this in. Pump it until you hear the clicking noises, which means the air's out. Hear that clicking?
Yeah. That's it.
Right. So now it's
Clicking,
ready. Now it's ready.
Wow.
And I'm just going to put this in the freezer, but at the bottom of the freezer tonight. Tomorrow morning, it'll be totally frozen. It'll freeze overnight, and I'll go through the same process, and I'll do it until Thursday. And it'll be just like drinking it as if I opened it.
Standing up, laying down, does it matter what?
Doesn't matter at that point. Once the bottle, the whole laying down is all about the cork, the actual cork, so that the cork doesn't dry out. So you store wine like this. Like
that's why. But
like
does that
these, right? Like these bottles are all stored this way, right? Because the cork is in here. You want the cork to stay moist, because if it dries out, air gets in there. So keeping it like this keeps the cork moist, and it won't go bad.
That's why we lay it down.
Yep.
I did not know that. You used to always break my balls when I had my wine thing with my bottle.
Yes, what is that doing up there? What is it doing up there? That's what drives me crazy. You know,
I never knew why you were telling me you were breaking my. I never knew why.
What drives me crazy is when you go into a liquor store or you go into a wine shop, and you see $50 bottles of wine sitting up like this on the shelf. I'm like, what? I'm never going to buy that bottle. I'm not going to buy it because it's the cork is drying out. I'm never going to spend that much money on a bottle that's stored like that. Never.
So what I see in my local one right on the corner here is, the mainstream brands. They're all Barefoot and all of those. They're all against the wall on stand-up. Then in the middle, they have sections of French, California, Italian, Spanish.
And they're stored properly.
They're stored properly.
Yes. Yeah.
And they're probably much more expensive, but they do have it both ways. Stu Leonard's, I got to tell you, I don't think they have them laying down at all.
I know. I don't buy from Stu Leonard's. I don't for that reason. I've seen $50, $60 Barolos standing up like that. All of them standing up like that. And I was like, not buying them. Nope.
That just made me think about that. I go in Stu Leonard's, there's nothing laying down.
Yeah.
You know why, right? Real estate, move it through.
That's right. They could pack more stuff in. Absolutely. But you know what I mean? Look, I'm not going to take that shot, because if it's stored poorly there, it was probably stored poorly someplace else too. So that's the more time it's stored like that, the worse chance you have of it being horrible, of that cork being dry, and when you open it up, the pieces come out.
This is Dusty, but somebody said something about corks.
Oh, there you go.
How we doing?
Yep.
How you doing there? With the S, we're sticking on. I got my corks. This was a lot of fun. This is maybe the
Boone's Farm. Patricia wants to know how to store Boone's Farms. Store that in the circular file. Store it in the round thing in your kitchen. That's where you store that. You don't take it out once you put it in there.
This is probably every Saturday my first year of divorce right here.
Yeah, Luca and TT says Luca steals the corks. Dogs love to play with those corks. They love them.
I'm not going to get into on here,
but they're dangerous. Dangerous for the dogs. Keep it out of the dogs' mouth.
I'm not going to get into Luca talk, but it was a very bad day for Luca today. So we had some issues today. It was a long day at the veterinarian with Luca today. I had a long day. That's a whole other story. I'm not going to get into it on this. But all right, anything else, guys? You guys good? Had the chat? You guys anything else? I mean, special occasions, corks. Just browse through, Ant. See if there's anything you want to
special occasions, right on the cork. Yes. Yep. Right on the cork to remember it. You keep the cork. Absolutely. Yep.
Of course. Yes.
Let's see what else is here. Grappa is Greek. Yeah, grappa. I see people talking about grappa. Grappa will knock you out. That stuff is high octane stuff.
And port wine. Also strong,
port wine. Sicilians make some good grappa too, man. It's not just the Greeks. The Sicilians make it too.
All right.
Yeah. So look. This was great. This was fun.
Yeah. This is good. This is great. So
I hope you guys learned something in the chat. I hope you do. I mean, it's no skin off my nose. And my nose is pretty big, but it's no skin off my nose. But
what we do.
Look, I just want people to have fun with wine. That's the whole purpose. I want you to have fun. It should be fun. You know, wine brings people together, right? You sit with friends at a table. sit with family at a table. That's the culture we came from, and that's really why I love wine.
It's what we know, right?
Yeah.
I think Octavia asked if you ever made limoncello. Somebody might have asked if you ever made.
No, I've never made that. No. Mm-mm. I mean, that's a liqueur, right? Yeah, that's.
That must be some process, I'm sure.
Yeah.
All right, guys, is everybody good? So what happened tonight, just to recap, Anthony had a little trouble. This was going to be his first live tonight. You know, I'm right there. We support each other. That's how we do things. We're two Belleville guys just navigating our way through this. He's been helping me on my channel, and I'm obviously going to help him on his channel.
Sven says he's a beer guy. That's great. That's great too. Get out your beer. It's if you're into beer, there's so many. I mean, you're from Denmark. I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of different IPO, like small places that make their own beer. You must be rolling in it over there in Denmark. But
yeah, sure. Right.
Same thing here. I mean, now even in America, you have these IPOs all over the place. These little breweries that make their own beer. It's great stuff. You go and taste
all the local what do you call it? The local liquor stores carry them. The big guys don't.
Yeah.
The big guys don't carry the locals. So I can go to the corner right here, and there's a whole refrigerator full of those.
Mm-hmm.
Those
Absolutely,
local, they call them, microbreweries, right?
Yes. Yep. I'll tell you what. If you ever had an Italian beer?
Yeah,
Did you ever have Italian beer?
Perino. What's it called? I drink the Perino. What's it called? Oh my God.
I can't remember the name of it, but I liked it. I had it once and I liked it a lot. I can't remember the name of it.
Yeah, there's one beer that's Italian that I pick up. Yeah.
Yeah.
I forget the name of it, but it's good. So that's what happened, guys. Anthony was trying to go live on his channel. He had a little difficulty. So I said, you want me to go live? Let's not waste the night. Let's get it done. Peroni. There you go. Peroni. Yeah, it's
Peroni. Yeah, there you go. This is absolutely Peroni. Yes. Yep.
Very good, Arm Distance. Thank you for that. See, that's what the chat. They're awesome, right? See that?
Absolutely.
So, guys, we're good.
In the chat. I'm used to being in the chat. I know how it is.
Now you are part of the stream.
Good people in the chat.
All right. Are you good?
Well, thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's been great and fun.
I'm going to log you out.
Four Sisters Winery. Yes, Four Sisters Winery in Belvedere. It's good. That's local wine, local New Jersey wine. And here's the thing about New Jersey. New Jersey does not have a good climate for red. You got to go with the white. If you're going to those wineries, drink the white wine because the red is not going to be good. It's just not the right soil for it. So that's my tip for that. If you're going to the local winery, there's one near me too. That's pretty good. It's called Alba Vineyard. It's pretty good. Not far from me. They have like a whole setup there where they have weddings and all kinds of stuff, and they have a nice little wine cellar that you can go in and sample. It's pretty cool. It's a good trip, a good day trip.
Wow. 1 minute. So TT, can you drop it one more time, the link? Because what happens is the chat goes away and it doesn't come back for a day. So guys, if TT drops the link, please click on Anthony's link and hit subscribe and the notifications bell. And anytime he does a show, whether it's a pre-record or a live or whatever we have in the future. So Octavia, you're in Sicily right now. Wow.
Nice.
All right. Octavia's all over.
My in-laws are from Sicily.
Wow. Octavia's all over the place.
Yeah.
All over the place. All right, G. I'm glad you got to enjoy your show. Sometimes Gina has trouble catching a live, but she caught this today, which is awesome because this was a great show. We had a good time here. Okay, guys. TT just dropped a link. If you guys can jump on there and just hit subscribe, we would appreciate it. Because if you're in this chat right now, that means you do have the account and the ability to hit subscribe and the notifications bell. So you'll get good stuff. There's going to be good stuff coming up. And you could go back.
We've been on for 47 minutes. It seems like time
goes quick.
Wow.
It goes quick, but when the conversation is good, it flows. That's why I can find myself on here sometimes an hour and a half. And I started out with a topic, and then I start working the chat, and then before you know it, so as long as they're here, I kind of stay on. It's crazy. It is crazy.
Absolutely.
But, gee, thank you. Yeah, this was two Belleville guys, and we made it happen tonight for you guys. So, Anthony hopefully gets some good exposure through my channel, and we'll get some subscribers over there. So, Ant, as the levels of subscribers go up, you get more abilities within your YouTube.
Got it. Okay.
You get, there's live, and then there is the community tab, which is great. You
Mhm.
won't have the community tab yet on your channel, but once you do, it just pops up. And then in
Okay.
the community tab, you could load a picture, just like you do on Facebook. You could load
Mhm.
a picture and a topic, and it's nice. YouTube's nice. It's good. It's just there's a lot of requirements to get to where you
Yeah.
want to get. You
Yeah, it's
know,
a little
but
confusing. I mean, just when I was trying to do that, it was a little confusing. There was so much stuff on the screen. I was like,
I know
what's going on?
there's a lot going on, right? All right, guys, we're gonna bang out, and I'm
Thank you,
gonna cut you
guys.
out right now. All right,
It's been
thank you,
great.
guys. I'm removing you
Take
now, Ant.
care.
All
All
right,
righty.
thank you. All right, guys, that was pretty awesome. I hope you enjoyed that. Yeah, like I said, Anthony had a little trouble on his channel tonight. I will definitely help him navigate through this YouTube thing, and good things will come. Yeah, two Belleville guys just hanging out. We're just regular Belleville guys. Check it out. We have different education levels. Anthony is an educated individual with lawyer stuff and stuff like that, and I was saved from being a dropout. But as you can see, Belleville people, the way we are a family. So that's how we are. When you see people like that, we're on all different levels. We have lawyers, doctors, wise guys, carpenters, electricians, and everything in between. But we all have that camaraderie from where we grew up. We're all close. All right, guys. I'm gonna bang out. I hope you enjoyed this. This was really great for us. We had a really good time. Like I said, go to his channel. Please go to Anthony's channel and subscribe. Hit that notifications bell, and you can. Yeah, he is great, Patricia. We graduated together 30 years ago. 30? How many years ago did we graduate? If we're 53, hold on a minute. Let's do this right now. Exactly, TT. We are awesome together. We have a good group, especially our group 202. So we graduated 35 years ago. Yeah, Aunt, you got it. 35 years ago. It's crazy, right? Can you imagine that? Yep, we're familiar, Octavia. You better believe it. I got my yearbook right behind me. I got my yearbook right behind me. I should show you my picture and Anthony's picture, but I'm not going to do that. Anthony had the best hair in high school. John Travolta hair. Anthony's hair was like John Travolta. Forget about it. You have no idea. We all did, though, right? Anthony had that John Travolta look. I'm sure he used a rolled brush. But my yearbook is right behind me. All right, guys. Thank you. Same age, Octavia. Yes, we're both 53. Well, I turn 53 next Tuesday. Anthony, I don't know when your birthday is, Aunt. When's your birthday? I don't know. Now it's all gone from all that hairspray we used. And when's your birthday? I'll be 53 next Tuesday. Yes, actually. Yeah, are you in Sussex or Morris? He's way out there. Oh my God, Octavia, stop. You want to see the yearbook? No way, I'm not showing you our yearbook. March. Okay, so you're 53 already. He's in Morris. He's at the tip of Morris County. I think the next town over is probably Sussex. Yeah, I'm not showing you our yearbook right now. It's too dark in here. You can't see it. We look funny, bro. I got my yearbook right behind me. How crazy is that? But I'm not getting it out. Oh, yeah, it's this light. I got to watch with the sun or I'm going to have serious issues. We do have receipts in life, Octavia. 100%. All right, guys, we're banging out. We just came in for a quick hit here. Show and tell? No, I'm not showing the yearbook right now. You can't see it. Let me see. Hold on a minute, guys. Hold on. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. It's right here. 87. You see that? 87. You see it? I'm not showing you me. I'm showing you Anthony, though, if I can find it. You guys are nuts. This is my yearbook. I made it to. They made. I'll tell you real quick. Hold on. Wow. Look at Anthony La Vista. La Vista. Right there. Anthony La Vista. You see? That's Anthony right there on the end with that perfect head of hair. All right? You're not seeing Stiggy. Hell no. Let me see. Where am I? Oh my God. So many of these people are incarcerated. What's going on here? Yeah. Eddie. We got people on parole, people incarcerated. Oh my God. This is terrible. This was a crazy town we grew up in, right? Where's Sticks? Here's me. Where am I? Tommy Stigliano, right there. Right here. Look at that head of hair. Managgia la Maron. What happened? Right there. Tommy Stigliano. How crazy is that? So that's us, man. When I tell you we go back, Belleville people, we outgrow clothes. We outgrow clothes, not friends. That's how we do it. Thank you, Eddie Machete. We had some hair, huh? We had some hair back then because, oh my God. My hair's still decent. It's all right. I think I lost some because of the skin cancer. I don't know. But anyway. My wine is right here. I finished it. My last sip right here. My last sip of Pinot Grigio. Show what, Octavia? What am I showing now? I just had my wine, Eddie. We're all good. All right, guys. Listen. Yep. I got to get up at 4 a.m. My work day starts at 4 a.m. So I'm going to go relax a little bit. Unfortunately, the Yankees are not on tonight. But starting tomorrow, they got 20 straight games, which is crazy. So I hope you guys enjoyed your show tonight. This show was not about me. This night was definitely about Anthony and his channel. Titi, I can't sit out there yet. This pollen is still there. All right, guys, listen. Check back in. 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. We do the coffee with Sticks. And that's what we do. I had a rough day today. Luca has some shit going on. It was a bad day. He's all right, though. He's all right. Luca came out okay. But wow. All right, guys. Ciao for now, guys. We thank you. This worked out well for me. Worked out well for Anthony. And we're signing off. I have got to go. Ciao for now, guys. Thank you.